Who was the last person you fought against? And why did you do that? Why did you fight? And what did you fight for? Do you remember the person you fought against? Say, why did you fight with a person? It was your mom? Yes. Okay. You can say, it was my mom that I had a maybe argument with. All right, can you write this down? All right, I actually told you and asked you, I really asked you to carry a small notebook. Okay, very small notebook. You can keep writing. Then you were carrying those. Where do you keep that? Oh, okay. It was my mom that I had an argument with. All right. So why did you fight with your mother? Why did you have this argument with your mother?
What is argument?
Argument is the kind of disagreement that you might have with somebody else. Like it's not like a fist fighting or something. You know the fist fighting? Fist fighting like the fighting, like a real fight. This is a real fight with using the physical forces. Like you hit somebody with your fist. Fist. Fist means 주먹. Okay, fist fighting. But its argument is like a verbally. It's verbal conflict. Like a 말로 하는 충돌. This argument, like a 논쟁, 말싸움, quarrel. Right? It's like a verbal conflict. It's not a physical conflict. A fist fighting is obviously this kind of physical conflict. Okay? So you had this conflict, this argument with your mother. So you can say, I had an argument with my mom. Or it was my mom that I had an argument with. Or simply, I had an argument with blah blah blah. So you can insert the person you had a fight with. Okay? So I had an argument with my mom, I had an argument with my dad, I had an argument with my friend or my trainer. Okay? So you had an argument with your mother. What's that for? What was that for? That means why? 뭐 때문에? What was that for? What was that conflict for?
Because I don't clean my room.
Oh. Oh. So you can say it was because. Very simple. Highly effective. Highly effective. It was because I didn't clean my room. Is your room always messy? Is your room always messy?
Yes.
What? Why?
I don't know.
Why would you keep your room messy? Because you're like you're not diligent. That's what you told me. I get it. Okay? Why? Can't you just make your room or keep your room like a tidy? You know what? Tidy. Tidy versus messy. Okay? Your room is messy. Your room is not tidy. So someone tied, like someone has to do the cleaning, right? So your mom tied. You might make your mom makes your room tidy. Why? Is that her job?
No.
Making your room tidy is not her job.
Yes.
That's your responsibility.
Yes.
So it was because you didn't clean your room, right?
Yes.
You kept your room messy, right?
Yes.
Does that happen all the time?
No.
Just occasionally, from time to time, it happens. What about your daddy? Does your dad nag? Nag. Say nag. What is that nag? Like blah 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 blah. You should do something, right? You're part of this family. Blah blah blah. Nags, nagging, nags. Like my mom nags. Nags means 잔소리하다. Nag. Nags. Nagging. 잔소리. So you are getting sick and tired of your mom's nagging?
Yes.
Alright, write it down. I am getting sick and tired of something. You know what? I used to say this expression so often when I worked with foreign teachers. 외국인 선생님. When I worked with them. I kept saying that. Every time I saw their desks so messy, I said, I am getting sick and tired of your messy desks. Do something about it. So you say you're getting tired and sick and tired of your mom's nagging. Can you say it? I'm getting sick and tired of my mom's nagging. Are you?
Yes.
Then let me ask you, who in the world, so everybody say it, in the world, meaning 도대체, who in the world is in charge of cleaning your room? That's my question. That is my question. Who in the world, 도대체, is in charge of means 책임을 지다. Who in the world is in charge of cleaning your room? You. So I am in charge of cleaning my room. Let me ask you, who in the world is in charge of cleaning your room? Thank you. But why do you say you're getting sick and tired of your mom's nagging? You are the problem. Hey, do you think I am nagging? I'm nagging actually. I'm nagging. So you can say, stop nagging me.
Stop nagging me.
All right. But I won't. Can't. Who nags more? Who? I said, who nags more?
My mom.
So you can say, my mom
My mom
nags me.
nags me more.
Okay. So your mom nags. Good. All right. Okay. Let me ask you. Who was the last person you fought against?
It was my mom.
What was that for?
It was because I didn't clean my room.
Mm-hmm. Really?
Yes.
So who is in charge of that?
I am in the charge of cleaning my room.
Okay. So are you sick and are you getting sick and tired of your mom's nagging?
Yes. I am very sick and tired of something.
Okay. What would you do if you had $1 million? Hmm? What would you if you had $1 million?
I would buy a building.
You would buy a building.
Yes.
I would buy a building. Okay. And what's the purpose of the purchase? My question here, what's the purpose? What's the purpose? What was the purpose of blank? Okay? What is the purpose of purchasing, like buying the building? Why would you do that?
It's because
Yes? Mm-hmm. It's because it's good and natural. You're exactly following my lead. You were doing exactly what I told you to do. Yes. It's
because buying
uh-huh.
buying building
Buying a building.
buying a building is make money. Yeah, I can make money.
Okay. All right. All right. Let's put it that way. This way. It's because being a building owner, right? Being a building owner means 건물주 되는 거. Okay? Is one of my life goals. Right? It's because being a building owner is one of my life goals.
Yes.
Okay? I don't have to worry about my finance. My finance. What is a finance?
재정.
That's right. I don't have to worry about my finance. Okay? Why? Because you get money. You're gonna like somebody will get paid. Somebody will pay for the rental. Huh? All right. Let me ask you again. What would you do if you had $1 million?
I would buy a building.
What's the purpose of buying a building?
It's because being a building owner is one of my life goals. I don't have to worry about my finance.
But, son, let me be clear about the real estate market. What is a real estate? Remember real estate? Real estate. It's a 부동산. Real estate market. The real estate market in our town, in our country, has been crushed. Has been crushed. Okay?
Yes.
Why? Because high interest rate. The high interest rate. The high interest rate. What is interest rate? Like 이자율. Like a 금리. The high interest rates has been playing a very negative role it is playing very, very negative role. Okay? So the real estate market in South Korea, particularly the southern areas of our nation, like Gyeongnam, this market has been crushed because of that high interest rate. Anyway, so that's your goal. All right? One of your goals, one of your life goal is to be a building owner. But like it's a 12억 won, 13억 won. Okay, 14억. In the Korean currency, it's a 14억. I'm sorry, you cannot buy a building. This much money, you can just buy a house, an apartment in Seoul. Okay, you know there is an apartment in our town, Buwondong. There's Purugio. Okay, this one apartment is over 1.5억 won, in between the 7억 won. One apartment, so you can barely buy 2 apartments in Gimhae. You cannot own a building. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What about 10 million? $10 million. Oh yes. 140억? Definitely you can buy a building. Definitely you can buy a building, okay? Good. Does your father own a building? Do your parents own a building?
No.
Are they a building owner?
No.
What? No?
Yes.
Your father is a house owner
Yes.
and a company owner.
Yes.
Good. Probably the company, the building of the company is owned by your father, maybe. Okay. Oh, have you ever considered yourself a rich kid?
What does mean rich?
All right, say, have you ever considered yourself a rich kid? A rich kid. Rich kid. Have you considered yourself a rich kid?
Little bit.
A little bit? Okay. Good. I'm pretty envious. Why? What makes you think that you are probably a rich kid?
적당히 내는 거예요.
적당히? You can say I don't want to brag about it. Can you say it? I don't want to brag about it. 자랑하고 싶지 않지만. Okay? My parents make a decent amount of money. Can you say it? 그래서 decent mean 괜찮은 like 좋은 꽤 좋은 양의 돈을 번다. 액수 돈을 번다. My parents make a decent amount of money. Okay. Okay? So let me ask you again this question. What would you do if you had $1 million?
I would buy a building.
Don't just stop right there. Just continue like speaking to me.
Building. Because
Yes.
being a building owner
Being a building owner,
is one of my
one of your
life
life goals.
I don't have to worry about my finance.
Okay, you don't have to worry about your finance when you have a a building. But I told you there's hard facts about the Korean real estate market. Okay. You have to pay so much, so much money
Yes.
because of the high interest rate.
Yes.
I gave up. You know what? Your teacher, I have given up on being a building owner. I used to dream of being a building owner, just like you said, but I quit. Why? That's not going to happen. Here. Okay, what's the best place for you to spend some quiet time? What is the best place for you to spend some quiet time? Remember? There's a place, yes,
Place
in my
in my
dance academy. Yes, that's the, yeah, here we go.
practice room.
Yeah. And I need you to tell me more details to support your answers. You said there is a practice room in your dance academy, and then you are supposed to tell me more about the things that you do there.
Reason? No reason.
Yeah, the reason, or what do you do there? You just told me the best place for you to spend some quiet time. Or what do you do there?
I practice dance or sing.
Okay.
Dance or sing.
I slightly remember that you said when there's nobody around.
Yes.
Say, when
When
there's nobody around, I can
I can
focus on
focus on
yourself. You can
myself.
focus on yourself. You can focus on yourself, or you can focus on what you gotta do, what you have to do, like a dance
Dance,
or singing.
sing.
Okay. So you can spend the quality time.
Quiet time.
The quality time. It's very quality time, but it's a quiet time. Do you meditate? Meditate.
Ah, okay.
Like you can fall into the deep thought.
No, I don't.
You don't
Yes.
meditate. Why? Meditation is really, really good. You don't meditate. Why? Because you feel like falling asleep? You know? Okay. What's the best place for you to spend some quiet time?
There is a place
Okay.
in my dance academy.
Mm-hmm.
A practice room.
It's the practice room.
Practice room. And when there's nobody around,
Okay.
I can practice dancing and singing and spend some quiet time.
Okay. That's good. That's cool. Most people say their bedroom. Some people say in the library they can spend a quiet time, but that's not your case. Okay, next. Can you read the question? Do you choose a healthier diet over an unhealthier diet? One, why or why not?
Actually, healthier diet.
You choose a healthier diet?
Yes. Because
Uh-huh.
I pursue my dream.
Okay, I am
I
on
am
a strict diet.
strict diet.
What is a strict diet? Strict means? That's right. 엄격한 식단에 들어와 있다. And continue. Your dream is
My dream is singer.
To be a.
be a singer.
Don't say that. It is totally okay, totally fine. My dream is a singer. But that sounds like an elementary school student's level of answer.
My dream is to
My dream is
be
complacent, to be a professional singer.
professional singer.
You don't want to be a street singer.
Yes.
You don't want to do busking.
Yes.
So you barely make money.
Yes.
You collect coins and 천원, right, by singing and dancing before a small group of people, like pedestrians, the passersby. You don't want to do that job.
Yes.
You don't want to sell the CD. Okay, this is my city, please, and buy this city for 10,000 won. I can sing songs for you. No, you want to be a professional singer. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, continue. Do you choose a healthy diet over an unhealthy one?
I choose a healthier diet
All right.
because I am on a strict diet.
Okay, you're on a strict diet.
My dream is to be a professional singer.
Good.
So
So I'm very wondering why the trainees, the apprentice like a 견습생, right? Trainees like 훈련생, trainees and apprentice, they all want to be on a strict diet. Why is that? Is there any kind of ground rule, like a rules, like fundamental rule, 근본적 규칙 amongst the trainees or apprentice?
because
They will look good
they will look good
on stage or on
on
screens.
on
On screens. And do producers force them to have the strict diet? Force them like a 강제로. Do they force them? I mean, are they forced 강제로 to go on strict diet? Go on strict diet. 아주 엄격한 식단으로 진행하다. 강제로. 강요받나. So are forced means 강요받다. Are they? Really?
yes.
The trainees, 연습생들, are forced to go on strict diet.
Yes.
That is against the constitution. 헌법에 어긋난 거야. They cannot be forced to, because everybody has rights and responsibility. Yes, I can say that. This is a right. The rights arise to be properly fed. That means 적절하게 음식을 공급받을 권리. That is a right to be properly fed.
But if I agree that
Oh, you have to sign on the agreement. You can say we basically 기본적으로 sign for that what do I say? Agreement. Like a 약속, 계약. You sign for the agreement. Oh my gosh. Right, do some of them go to ERs or hospitals because they don't have the proper nutrition? Do they go to the hospitals? Do they go to the hospitals? They do?
yes.
That's horrible. That is why I like Ailey, the chubby ladies. I like Ailey. You know Ailey, the singer, the female singer. 보여줄게 완전히. She always sings that song. She's got, she's got some weight, right? She's put on some weight, and then she lose that, and she appears on TV shows, and then later she gained more weight, and she loses some weight later on. Okay, it's a back and forth, like yo-yo effect. Okay, but I like Big Mama. They don't care about how they look. Getting chubbier, it's okay. Because when you put on some weight, your voice sounds a little deeper. It's good. I don't know. Try it again. Do you choose a healthy diet over a healthier one?
I choose a healthy diet. I am on a strict diet
Okay.
because my dream is to be a professional singer.
Okay.
Yes. So if trainees
Okay.
looks good.
No. Trainees
Trainees
look
look
good on
good on
the screen
screen
or on stage
on the street
when they
when they
are slim.
are slim.
When they are slim.
When they are slim.
Okay? Me, your teacher, is over 72 kilograms. You? Less than 55? You're 60 or 60 something?
60.
You're 60. Okay. What do you consider more than anything when you choose a menu at a restaurant?
I consider costs.
You consider cost
Costs
more than any other thing.
than any other thing.
Okay. Try to squeeze your memory storage, and I want you to tell me more and more and more before I give you clues. Don't wait for my clues. Think about it. You said you consider the prices more than any other thing when choosing a menu. Okay? Come on. Why?
I think I think
Okay. Think about it here. Here we go. As you know,
as you know
as you know,
as you know
you know that means, you know what that means, right? As you know, I am a high school student.
as you know
I'm a high school student. I don't make money
I don't make money.
currently. I don't do part-time jobs.
Yes, I don't do a part-time job.
You just get by. Like get by means get by. Like a 겨우 살아내다. Get by. 그럭저럭 get by. I just get by. Okay? You don't do part-time jobs. All right? You don't make money. You just get by. You just get allowance from your parents.
Yes.
Things like that. Hey, Daehan,
Yes.
you know those things. You have been taught those expressions, those things, okay?
Yes.
So this is high time that you combined them to generate proper answers. You know that. You can do it. Remember what I told you last time? From now on, it's going to be reviewing sessions over and over and over. You have to go really back to the March classes, like February classes, okay? And even like couple of weeks ago, last month, things like that. So those questions that you look at now on the screen are from those previous lessons. Let me ask you again. What do you consider more than any other things when you choose a menu at a restaurant?
As you know, I am a high school student.
Good.
I don't make money.
You don't make money, right?
I get by.
You get by. You just get by. So you, I consider the prices. Prices
More
more
than anything.
than anything. And when you go out for dinner or for lunch with your friends, I mean, when you hang out with your friends, are you in charge of choosing a menu?
Yes.
Why is that?
Because I am king.
You are a king?
Yes.
No. I never taught you that way. My friends know
My friends know
that I am stubborn.
that I am
Stubborn.
stubborn.
My friends know I am stubborn.
I'm stubborn.
Good. That way. So they follow your lead.
Following my lead.
Okay?
Yes.
Don't forget that. On what do you spend most of your allowance? And why do you do that? Mm-hmm.
I spend my money
Okay.
on my clothes.
On clothes.
Clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Because my dream is singer.
Oh yeah, continue.
My dream is to be a professional singer.
Okay.
It looks like great.
No.
It's have to be a great appearance.
Good appearance? Are you saying I think you should be sensitive to fashion trends because most popular singers are the fashion trendsetters. They set trends. Remember, trendsetters, like who make or create or generate new styles. So you should be you should have a great sense of fashion. Can you say it? I should have
I should have
a great sense
mindset
of fashion.
fashion.
That is why
That is why
I spend
spend
a lot of money
a lot of money
on
my
clothes. Okay, you should collect necessary information to generate the better answers this time. On what do you spend most of your allowance and why do you do that?
I spend a lot of money on my clothes.
All right.
I should have a trend
You should have a great sense of
sense
fashion.
fashion.
The reason is that
The reason is that
most famous singers
most famous singers
are considered
considered
여겨진다 are considered trendsetters.
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 Okay. Let me know the last item you purchased. What did you buy?
I got black pants.
You bought a pair of black pants.
Black pants.
How much was that?
It was around $70.
$70. $70 like a 9만 원?
$70,000.
$70,000?
Yes.
Are you crazy? That is a $7만. It's like 9천만 원? 70,000 won. Not $70,000. Nobody wants to pay $70,000 for a pair of stupid pants. You're going nuts. That is why I nag you. I nag. Okay? I should nag. Your parents nag. Good. Look at this picture. Where do you think they are? I say, where do you think? Where do you think they are?
I guess
All right.
they are building top.
They're on
They're
the top of a building. That's good guess. That's good guess. What kind of city is it, you think?
What kind?
What kind of city do you think it is?
I think that's
It's a coastal city. What is a coastal city? 해변도시. 해안도시. Alright?
yes.
I can see the bay. This is the bay. Alright? This is... Alright? The bay. You see the curb around the coastal line? That's the bay. Who are they? Based on your observation.
They are some tourists.
They're tourists. What are they doing?
They are looking at the beautiful scene.
Yeah, they're looking at the beautiful scenery. Yes, good. This is what is a sightseeing? Sightseeing. 관광. All right, they are doing the sightseeing. Okay. What about the father holding a baby? What is he doing? What is the father holding a baby doing? Probably he is explaining what they see in front of them, like to the kid, right? To the child, like, look at that, you're gonna live there. Can you see that tall building? All right. So we're gonna have lunch there. Blah blah blah. Okay. Good. When was the last time you took a trip with your family members?
It was last
It was last Sunday.
3 months ago.
It was 3 months ago that
Yeah.
I took a trip with my family members. Took a trip
Took a trip
with my family members. What was the destination? Destination means 목적지.
It was Jeju.
It was Jeju Island.
Jeju Island.
Okay, how many days you were there? Tell me how many days you were there. Was it 2 nights, 3 days, or 1 night, 2 days? 3 nights,
3 nights.
3 nights, 4
4
days. And would you briefly introduce yourself, like the date of your birth and the birthplace?
What's briefly mean?
Briefly means 간단하게, 간략히. This- Don't say Now I get it.
Now I get it.
Now I get it. 이제 알겠어요. Now I get it. Okay.
I was born in 2007,
All right.
and I was born in the second largest city in Korea called Busan.
All right. Fair enough. What's your current status of your residence? Where do you live now?
I am currently living in Kimil,
Gyeonggi,
next to Busan, which is next to Busan.
which is next to Busan. Okay. What is special about your town? What do you know about that? So if you were given a chance to let people know what your city like okay, this is Gyeonggi. Gyeonggi is a very famous for
Kimil Kenya is famous for.
What's what is Kim famous for?
He's famous for
You should make it up.
pig soup.
Pig soup? What the hell? Nobody wants to have the pig soup. You see, pork soup?
Ah, yes.
Pork soup. 돼지국밥?
Yes.
My gosh, it was a pig soup. And people imagine you put pig in the soup. That's horrible. Savage. You know what savage is? Savage like a what is it? Yamanin. Come on. You put whole pig in the soup. You eat it. You're savage. You're a savage. Okay. No. Okay. My town is famous for its long history. The Gaya. This is a city of iron. 철의 The long history. It's longer than the America. America, the history of America is barely longer than 300 years. Okay? So you must be very proud of that. Kaya. It's even longer than what? Shilla. Okay?
Sheila is American.
You consider yourself a quick learner.
Yeah, yes I do.
Yeah?
Yes I do.
Yes, I do.
Quick learner.
And remember your mom, blah blah. My mom used to tell me that I learn things quickly. Can you say? My mom used to tell me. 엄마가 나한테 말씀하시곤 했다. Used to tell me that I learned. 과거니까 learned things quickly. Try it again.
My mom
Used to tell me
tell me
that I learned things quickly. I learned how to ride a bike very quickly. And I learned how to speak English very quickly. But I learned how to sing and dance very quickly. You can make it up. 지어내. Alright? Nobody will tell you that you are a liar. 네가 거짓말쟁이로 말 안 할 거야. Here, do you consider yourself a diligent person? As you can say, I used to be super lazy. Super lazy. Super lazy. But you said in the very first, earlier this class, all right, you kept telling me that your mom nags so much about your messy room. You don't keep your room tidy. 깔끔한, T-I-D-Y, tidy. Say tidy. You said your room is messy. You should keep it tidy. You should keep it tidy, but you are now keeping it messy. You keep it messy, your room. You should keep it tidy. You are not diligent. You said I used to be super lazy. Have you changed yourself, your attitude? 너의 태도를 바꿨어?
Yes.
So I have changed my attitude. I have changed my attitude. So, let me ask you again, rephrase it again. Do you think you are a diligent person?
No, I don't. Because
I know. Try it. I know.
I know
I should be
I should be
diligent to be successful. 성공하기 위해서는 부지런해야 된다 알고 있어. My dad is very diligent. He wakes up early in the morning. He goes to work early in the morning. Okay? Because he's in charge of running his business. Remember? Is in charge of. 책임을 지고 있다. My father is in charge of running, 운영하다, his business. And my mom is in charge of what? Doing house chores. 집안일들. But what are you in charge of? You're in charge of No, you're in charge of leading your life. 너의 인생을 끌어가는데 책임은 네가 있는 거야.